We all know the Stream Deck is kind of expensive, so I have an alternative for you which is completely free and you can do it on your second phone. For example, right here you can see options I have with my OBS, switching scenes and also music. So let me show you how to set this up for your PC and your phone. Do know this is available for Android, iOS. You can get it on Windows, Linux and macOS. The first thing you need to do is make sure you install Deckboard MacroPad for PC on the Play Store. After doing this, you should see this pop up right here. Well, we first need to host a server on Windows. It's very simple, you don't really have to configure anything. So right here, for example, I could easily press here on display and it switches my scene. Right here on my desktop is the Deckboard app itself for Windows, but let's configure it together. The second thing you need to do is to make sure you go to this website in the description. So right here we have the option free download. After doing this, we'll take you downwards. Let's scroll even more down and let's go to get started. Right here, you can choose your own OS. Mine is Windows, so I'm going to click on the EXE option. This will download it for my system. While we're waiting for it to install, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out our merch, you can see this right here in the promotion screen. And yes, we also have a Reddit community. And if you need any more support, go to Fiverr or just contact me down below in the comments and I will help you with everything listed at the promotion. So right here I have the file, so let's go and double click on the exe file to download it. Make sure you click yes on the administrative privileges, and right here we can easily click install and it will install for your system. Let's go and click on finish so I can run Deckboard, which is your amazing alternative to Stream Deck and completely free for your second phone. So right here, I already have all my settings done and I'm very happy they saved, otherwise it will cost me so much time to change them, which is not really true. It's very easily, everything I see here, I will also see here on my phone. So right here, you can see that I have to reconnect again. So let's click here on reconnect and then it will connect back to the system and everything will work again. So if I click here on display, it will change the scene back again. So how to configure these things? These are buttons. Right here you can create buttons for your phone and will automatically change whenever you create a new one. Right here we have a board, and a board is a whole collection of buttons you can switch between. So if you want to switch boards, for example, you can easily click on the plus button, then go to action, which is happening after you click the button, scroll down and they will find Deckboard. It should be above, and then if you click here, you can switch to, where do you want to switch to a new board. So for example, I would switch to another board, I can do that. Right here, we have more settings. If you want to customize this button, for example, if you don't think the icon is fitting, you can easily change it just like that and add it your way, however you want. If you right click, you can easily delete, cut or copy. Copy will enable me to paste it to new places or just move it around, for example also on my phone. Let's delete these. The settings I have right here, for example for music, is very simple. Multimedia, which is of course the media on my PC, will be played or paused when I press this button. For example, you're listening to Spotify, you can easily put them on pause with that button. With pause and start, I have things with my OBS. We first have to configure OBS, so let's do that right now. First, go to settings. Wait, before we continue, you probably haven't even connected your own Deckboard to your phone. Go to this option Wi-Fi, click on this option Wi-Fi and scan this QR code, which will allow you to access it on a local network. That means the same network as your PC is only possible, and then you can connect it to your phone very easily. They also ask for an IP address and all that. Just so you know that, otherwise let us know down in the comments. So right here, settings. Then go to OBS Studio. If you don't see this option, I don't think it's possible, but they do have extensions support. But we are going to go into that later this video. So setup instruction. If you click here, we'll open a website, and this website has a perfect example on how to do it. So right here, you first need to have Websocket's server installed. So if you have OBS, this one, you need to download and install this OBS WebSocket plugin. After doing that, you can easily go to the tools, then go to WebSocket server settings. Make sure you enable the WebSocket server above. Then you put server port on the same as Deckboard. So that's for me 4444. And then we have the IP address. And after doing that, you can choose a password, but you can also disable it with enable authentication. So if you disable that, it will not ask for a password. You don't have to enter it here. And after doing this, you can click on apply and then OK, and it will work. Now it is connected. And after it's connected, you should be able to access everything in OBS, and that's amazing. But I have an even cooler feature for you, and that's the extension support. Discord also has support for Deckboard. So if I go here to extensions, you can easily click on downloads. Right here, you can see a lot of options, for example, meme box, extension for adding meme box triggers, or if you scroll completely down, you should be able to find Discord Deckboard. If you click right here, you can easily configure new things after restarting the app. So let's do that. And then I can do things in my Discord while on my phone, which is completely amazing. So let's go here to settings, extensions, and now the Discord Deckboard is installed. Right here, I can click on the plus button, very easily go to action, make sure that I search for Discord now. If you go completely down, you see Discord Deckboard. Right here, you can configure a lot of things for Discord, which is very useful if you, for example, want to toggle your microphone when you want to be silent. So here is of course your mic for Discord, so you can call it Discord and maybe keep the icon just like that. Now I will toggle that. There you go. By the way, the reason why it's not showing anything is because my Discord is not open. After opening Discord, it still has to connect to Discord. So let's do that right now. So let's close Deckboard first. Make sure you also close it below here. And then right click and quit. After opening Deckboard again, let's click on the plus icon and then re-add the toggle microphone. There you go, and then add it. So right here, we first need to do a little bit of different steps than OBS. So make sure you go to the extensions right here, and then you can click on this button to go to the GitHub. Right here, make sure you scroll down, and then you have to open Discord for developers. So let's first do that, because we first have to make permissions for it. Then make sure you log in to your own account. After doing this, you already see that I have an application right here, which I'm going to delete first. For you, this is probably empty, but right above, we have to click on new application and then give it a name. So for example, give it Deckboard as a name. Let's click to agree to create this app. After doing this, let's verify we are human, and then it will continue onwards. Very easily, you have an application ID right here and a public key. These are not meant to be shared, and therefore I'm going to remove this app after creating it for security reasons. But let's first go back to the GitHub. The first thing you need to do is go to the OAuth 2 option. After doing this, you have to click on add redirect and then make sure you add this URL right here. So let's save changes if it asks for it. Otherwise, it should be popping up in the screen. Save changes. After doing this, let's open Discord again. We have to go to Deckboard itself. So let's go to these settings right here. Then go to configs. And then right here, you see Discord Deckboard. You have a silent, you have a client ID and a client secret ID. It's not meant to be distributed. Right here, we have the client ID. So let's copy it. Let's go to the app and then paste it right here. And then the secret one, let's click here on reset secret and then yes, do it. And now we will get a new key, which you shouldn't be sharing with anyone. So let's copy it first and never share it. So go to Deckboard, give permissions and click on save. After doing this, go to your Discord. But first we have to restart the Deckboard app. So let's close it right here, quit. Let's open Deckboard again. And now it is popping up to give access to Deckboard, finally. So let's scroll down. Let's go to Authorize. After doing this, your Deckboard will be working. So right here we have the microphone, which is on right now. You can see that, and if I press on my phone, you can see that right here. I can easily disable the microphone you see right here very easily. I'm just going to delete this one because I don't use it. So if you really enjoy this app, make sure you like down below, and I hope you learned something new. If you subscribe down below, more people will see this and you will be helping them not spend too much money on a stream deck. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.